Hello and welcome. So today's practice is a long holds yin yoga practice. So we'll be holding our poses around 5 minutes each today. As far as props, blocks, and a bolster can be helpful today. So let's go ahead and get started in a wide leg child's pose. So bringing your knees about as wide as the mat, big toes touching, hips down towards your heels. And go ahead and begin to walk your hands out, melting your forehead and chest down towards the mat. If it feels too intense, you can definitely bring your knees in some. So allowing your breath to flow slow and deep. And if it feels right, close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. So allowing yourself to focus more internally today. Taking you back to the book of Genesis. For 6 days God created, but on that seventh day he rested. So today is all about following his perfect example of giving ourselves rest. We're not meant to go, go, go. We are meant to take time for ourselves and for self-care. And that's what today's all about. here, begin to press yourself up. From here, we'll move into our seated wide leg forward fold. And I want you to bring your props and make a platform for you to rest on. Bringing your legs as wide as is comfortable, maybe a little platform. Inhale to extend up, and exhale, begin to round forward. Your toes pointed up. Softening through your legs. And remembering to allow yourself some room to melt into the pose. So not going all the way to your edge, but leave some space there. And begin to press into your prop or the floor to unroll your spine. So you're unwinding. All right. And from here, we're moved into a reclined position for a fish pose. So you're going to bring your bolster behind you, and you're going to bring it in a way that when you come down over it, your shoulder blades, the bottom of your shoulder blades are kind of spilling off the back of the bolster. And then if you have a block, you can definitely use a block to support under your head, or you may not need it. It really just depends. Just kind of take whatever you need here. Allow your arms to either fall out to each side, or you can rest them on your lower belly, or you can bring them overhead. So whatever feels nice to you right now. Allowing yourself to kind of find your way into the pose. And find stillness. Make any adjustments that you need. You do these classes with longer holds. I like to take at least the first minute to kind of just assess how I feel in the pose, to see if I need to make any adjustments before I find that stillness to hold the pose. If you don't feel like you're able to really relax into it, make some adjustments. Where do you need support? And while we're focused on mental health this month, you may want to even consider off the mat, what are some areas where you could use some support? And what type of support do you need? come up out of this pose, I like to almost roll over a bit. So I want to roll over for me to on my right side, but pull my left shoulder up as I'm rolling up and remove the bolster and remove your block if you had one there. And from here, we're going to find a reclined tree pose. Okay, so extend your left leg straight out and then bring your right leg so that the sole of your foot is touching your inner either left thigh or maybe below the knee or resting gently against the knee. Kind of like a butterfly pose, like a half butterfly pose, but this is a tree pose, reclined tree. If this is too intense, you can take one of your blocks to place up under that right knee for support. Okay, so once you find your way into the pose, just think about what have you been doing with your hands so far. So you can bring them out to each side with your palms facing up, or you can break them up like you would if you were in a standing tree pose, up, ahead, and wide. So whatever you're feeling in this moment, yogi's choice. Drawing down through that left heel. Relaxing your shoulders down away from your ears. Maybe allowing your natural breath to flow and just observing what that feels like. And using your right hand, maybe go ahead and bring that right knee back up. And we will take that to the other side, starting with our reclined tree pose. So drawing down through your right heel as you bring that left sole to that inner leg, allowing that leg to kind of fall open. If your arms are overhead, go ahead and slide your arms down, and you may want to use your left hand to kind of help bring that left knee up. And we'll move into our final pose, Shavasana. If you'd like, you can bring your bolster under your knees if that's what you're feeling right now. But either way, just kind of bring your legs out to let your feet fall open. Your arms out to each side, palms facing up. Tuck your shoulder blades down a bit so that you're creating some space in the chest or across the chest. And if you haven't already, go ahead and either close your eyes, or you may want to just soften your gaze. Allowing your natural breath to flow as we take these final moments to just let our practice kind of sink in and come together. Allowing yourself to feel the effects mentally, physically, and spiritually. Just observing what feels different. And taking a moment to express gratitude to yourself for taking this time for self-care and reflection. Doing the work now so that it will benefit us today and in the future. Feel free to remain in Shavasana for as long as you need to. When you're ready, begin to deepen your breath, to wiggle your fingers and toes. You roll your ankles and your wrists. You turn your head side to side to reawaken. And slowly turning to one side to roll yourself up to Sukhasana. And with your palms together at your heart center, we'll end this practice with a deep cleansing breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. Inhale. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Till next time.